right, everybody, so we are back at it again. It is November 5th, and Deercast has it from good conditions to great conditions the last 2 hours tonight. So it's right at 2:15. Got a really good wind, got all phased out, and we're gonna slip back here to this little kill spot that I got set up. I've got the old dinky Decoy with me tonight. Haven't decided if I'm gonna make him a doe or a buck. Got the crossbow, so we're going to slip back here and use that Tinks number 69 once I hit this cut and the rest of the way walking up, and then hopefully have either, like I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to put that as a buck or a doe, but at least be that visual. And then starting at about 3:30, I'm going to really start going to town on some rattling, some calling about every 20 to 30 minutes until I see something. So the goal is to bring that big old bruiser that I saw last week in and get a shot at him. So that's what we're in here for. We're gonna make the 500-yard plus trek back. Got a lot of stuff to carry. My pack is completely full. Binos, crossbow, camera gear. And I don't know what happened to my camera gear. That's not good. All right, so take two. I guess as I was coming in, I wasn't paying attention, and I had my camera bag sitting on the seat back here, and it fell off on the way coming back. I didn't even notice it. Had to ride back out, go get that, find it. So it's bad enough riding the four-wheeler in one time, bringing it in 2 times. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but like I said, we're about 500, 550 yards away from where I'm going to be set up. Hopefully it didn't booger them too bad. I did see a deer. I think it was a doe. Top the hill as we were coming back the second time. But now, I got my bag. Got the camera gear, finally. Got the decoy and the crossbow. And I've got over 5 football fields worth of hiking to do. So I'm going to get after it, continue to hang in there. I really have a great feeling about tonight. We're throwing everything plus the kitchen sink at it, so should be pretty successful. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, I am all set up for the evening. It's about 10 till 3. So I did a Tinks 69 drag all the way down that trail. So any buck that comes from that bedding area and hits that opening, when they get to that trail, they should divert and come this way, get in on that Tinks 69 trail. Then I got into my setup, and I've got old Bucky sitting over there. I got him facing quartering away from me. So anything that wants to challenge him will have to give me a quartering 2. I'm sorry, he's quartering 2. Anything that wants to challenge him will give me a perfect 15-yard quartering away shot. I got fresh sign all in here, fresh rubs on all of these trees back here. So I've got a tampon down here full of Tinks 69. I got another tampon full of Tinks 69. That's right, I said tampons. They're cheap wigs. So unscented tampons, get a whole entire box for like $1. But I got another one over there behind old Bucky. And then I put some Tinks 69 in that mock scrape, which is now officially a scrape. They are hitting it. It was fresh. Again, all these trees over here have been rubbed on. So I've got the Tinks in the air, that doe estrus in the air. I hit several of these trees with the Conquest Evercalm. So I've got a heck of a situation developing here. I'm gonna give it about an hour, so about 4 o'clock, I'm gonna start working these antlers, doing some calling. Unfortunately, I did bump 2 deer. So I bumped them when I got up to the top of the hill, and then they actually went to the other hill and sat there and waited on me. They saw me and then took off. They pushed further back into that bedding, hoping they didn't mess things up too bad. We're in here plenty early. It's just now 10 till 3, so I might have already said that. But either way, we're gonna settle in, let everything calm down. I'm gonna get these black racks out and the extinguisher grunt call here in about an hour. And we're really gonna put that scenario together. If there's a breeding situation or a hot doe over in this area, and hopefully pull a big bruiser over to us. Hope you can keep on hanging in there with me. It should get heated up here tonight. Stay tuned. All right, everybody, so finally made it back, and I got out of there. What an eventful night. I mean, within 10-15 minutes of being set up, I had that little yearling come in, and she saw the decoy and didn't like it at all. So she worked her way off. She circled around behind me, worked her way off, and then I did that rattling sequence, did some calls, and probably within 10 minutes, maybe 15, had that nice, I think he's a 9-point. I don't know yet. I have to look and see what the footage looks like. But, you know, little 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old, good looking up and comer. So he came up, came all the way around, circled up, came up to the bait pile, and had went down to eat. And then he looked up and he saw that decoy, and he just stayed focused on that decoy for what seemed like forever, but it was just probably 10 or 15 minutes. But he circled all the way, came up right behind me, was standing right, I could hear him breathing right behind me in the tree. Then he worked his way off. Then I heard some commotion coming, started getting excited, and it was 3 yearlings come in, or 3 fawns. And I imagine their moms have pushed them off as they're starting to come into heat, and they've kind of collaborated together, or gotten together and staying close to that corn, that bait pile. So they came in, milled around for about 30 minutes, the whole last 30 minutes of light. 2 of them worked their way off, and then that one just stayed there, the littlest one stayed there until after dark. And finally I was just like, man, I got to get packed up. So I just stood up, started getting on my, at first I did some bird noises, trying to get her to leave, and she just wouldn't. She would look at me and just go right back to eating. So packed up all my gear, literally just packing everything up, ratchet straps, everything, clanking around, and she never even as much as looked. I mean, she just kept on eating. So again, I made some noises, kind of flapped my wings, or my arms up like wings, and no, nothing. She just kept on eating. So I climbed out of the tree stand, climbed down, get on the ground and everything, and then literally she looks at me and goes back to eating. It was crazy. So I walked her way and I went and pulled cards. Probably got within, I don't know, 10 foot, 15 foot of her, and she kind of walked off. And she went probably about 20 yards, stood there and watched me check all those cards out there and do card pulls. And I left. I mean, I don't think she ever left. So pretty cool experience. I've never experienced anything like that, where a deer just kind of hangs around with you the whole time. But yeah, I mean, that one buck read the script. It just is the wrong buck. Again, we're not on the right buck at the right time. So we're going to keep putting in the time. I am going to get out first thing tomorrow morning. I took the morning off, so I'm going to get out and hopefully have the same scenario I had, but with the right buck tomorrow morning. So continue to hang in there, and as always, wake up and hunt.